Hey, my name is Brent.
And I'm Nicole.
Welcome to Cloudy with the Chance of Meeples, and welcome to the first 3-game forecast of 2025.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. This is a series in which we talk about 3 games, sharing one theme or game mechanic to create one fun game night. And being in the middle of winter, thinking of warmer weather, maybe not, but we're going to talk about 3 games under the sea. So 3 games all to do with water and underwater creatures and things of sorts. And I just think about this and I'm thinking, oh man, being on a beach right now in the cold would probably be quite nice.
It would, but you don't even like the beach.
No, I don't like the beach, but I also look outside and I see, a foot of snow and cold temperatures. And so,
yeah.
But these are 3 games all about under the sea. And so, I will begin. This is game number 1. This game is all about pattern creation, which I will say, spoiler, I think all 3 of them have to do somewhat with patterns.
I was going to say, what? All of them have.
So I guess this could be a 3-game forecast of patterns. But no, it's under the sea. This is...
We'll do the exact same 3 games on a different 3-game forecast with a different theme.
No, a different name. Patterns.
Yeah, different name.
Patterns. Okay, game number 1. This is a game that came out a few years ago from Emerson Matsuuchi, designer of a lot of great games, including Reef. In this game, you are creating this underwater reef with these chunky plastic components that stack. It's a spatial puzzle because you are scoring from the top down. So anytime you score, you look at your reef from whatever's on top. And I know it's been getting comparisons to game like Harmonies. Yeah. But Reef came out a number of years ago, and every time it's your turn, you're playing a card, and you play the card for gaining the resources on the top, and then you score the bottom. And you can only have 4 cards in your hand, so you're always at odds of, trying to set it up of which cards you're going to play in which order, because you don't want to cover things up. And I love this game. I love
like
Reef.
Yeah,
it's got great components, and it plays mighty quick, and it's just that struggle of when are you going to play certain cards so you can maximize the scoring, because if you can score something twice, obviously that'll help. But I love Reef, and so that is why it is game number 1.
Yeah, great game. Game number 2 for this forecast.
Number 2
is a game that I really like. That was on my top 10 of the year, I think.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was. I just don't remember which number it was. But anyway, that's The Finest Fish. And you are, I think you're in like a competition. That's the whole story surrounding it.
Yeah, you're creating a fish.
Yeah, you're trying to make your fish look the best.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a tile laying and tile drafting, I guess, game. Super fun, super easy, family weight. Our kids love this game too. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it's been great. It's kind of a good middle of the night main game.
Yeah, it's not
kind of a game.
It's not super long, but
no,
it's got that balance of collecting those patterns to score. Right, you're trying to match your fish's
you're almost
pattern to these cards,
yep.
Or you can make clumps of the same type of
I was going to say you're making
tile.
Clusters too.
Yeah, clusters.
It's really interesting.
And then it's got those black tiles, which are the black fins on a fish, which says in the rules are complementary to, prestige in goldfish, which I didn't. Did you know that?
No.
I didn't know that either.
I didn't know that until that game.
Yeah, until that game.
Yeah.
So that's really neat. A neat little tie-in thing to learn. And then, at the end, you have this little fish that you created. And so,
Yeah, it's really neat. Kind of a surprising game.
It was.
Yeah.
And so that leads to game number 3. And this was also on my list of last year. Game I love. You don't love it as much, but you have fun playing it.
It's okay.
You have fun spending time with me.
Always.
This is Aqua. Fantastic. tile laying, tile drafting. You're making hexes. You're attracting small little animals. And then once you have a few of those small animals, you have the predator animals that go on top of those, and kind of like 3-level.
It's very spatial
Puzzle, and it looks great. Tons and tons of scoring opportunities. Every game's going to feel different, and there's just challenges. An absolutely amazing game.
A lot of people love this game.
A lot of people love this game. Aqua is absolutely fantastic.
I find it challenging.
Yes, it is challenging, and it's
okay.
one of those games where you're always like, man, if I could have had one more turn, I probably could have scored a couple more things.
Yeah.
But then if you do that the whole time, then the game never ends because you always want one more turn. And it's also really nice. We play 2-player that you can split all the tiles directly in half and play 2 games back to back because there's exactly, I don't know how many tiles there are, a number in the 80s or something, and something of sorts.
Right.
And so it maths out perfectly that you can play 2 games back to back.
That
2 players.
Sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
Let's
Maybe
do
not
that
for you.
right after this.
Maybe not for you, but it is a fantastic game. So 3 games: Reef, The Finest Fish, Aqua.
Maybe a good game to end your night because you can just leave early if you don't want to play Aqua.
Man, she's
kidding,
so
I'm
mean to
kidding.
me. So mean.
It's fine. I'm just bugging Brent.
But those are our 3 games with the underwater theme. There were more.
There's so many.
There's so many
It's
with
actually hard
underwater
to
theme
choose.
or nautical theme, but nautical will be at a later,
different one, maybe.
A later date. But
Yeah.
what are some of your underwater themed games that you play at game night? Let us know in the comments below. Till next time, my name is Brent.
And I'm Nicole.
Grab your umbrella. The forecast is cloudy with a chance of meeples.